Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I was just looking at like the pause screen and I really like this guy's face right now because he just looks utterly annoyed with life in general. And then this guy has a little bit of spittle coming out of his mouth and I don't know, I really like the attention to detail there. Oh, it looks really cute. So I think our current problems are, well, they're kind of listed over here, but we have, we at least had a sick duplicate, I think we still do, and, it just said that we had 0 calories, so I don't know what's going on there. But now we're fine. Oh, I want the new duplicant, but I'm not sure if it's a great idea, but I want a new duplicant. So the water, this plumbing system that we got going on here. Right. They still need to dig this out for us to actually, use this. Let's have a ladder go down here so they can actually help to dig it out. And that should be good. It's missing a foundation, so they need to put this in. I think they just need to do a whole lot of building and digging right now. I think that's the only thing that really, the most important thing I'd say that needs to be done. But I guess they're also just gonna do their running on that hamster wheel. How is the oxygen? Whoops, that's not the right thing. Said oxygen was bad. It's good in the bathroom, so, I mean, that's nice. It's okay in here, but not great. I want to grow excellent plants because... and I don't mean that as a normal adjective, I mean like there's a good yield and there's an excellent yield, I believe. Because it says somewhere, where did it might be over here? What is it, I don't remember where it says it, but there's a point at which a plant will yield more, it'll yield, seeds and more food. And it's basically if they're, I think for mealwood it's essentially if the air temperature, not the air temperature, the pressure in the room is good and it's being irrigated. That's what I want to aim for, just so that way when these plants run out we can plant more. We don't have to like keep scrounging around for more mealwood plants. I think it's just the best option that we have. But that's not going to happen until I guess we don't have enough algae? Do we? We have a little bit until the oxygen situation gets improved in here. I might... Oh, it's not really... There's not a whole lot of oxygen for how hard this thing is working over here. Where is the algae? There's some over here. I don't know why... I don't know what they're doing, actually. Let's get another duplicate. I am, what's the word for it? I don't know the word for it, but bending to the pressure, I guess? Getting one of these guys. You eat a lot and you sleep everywhere. I don't want the eating a lot thing. You're a slow learner. That can be overcome, and you use a whole lot of oxygen, which can't really be overcome. So this person has, like, no attributes, essentially. But they don't have a lot of bad traits. The bottomless stomach, it's not terrible, but it does consume... Since the plants consume water, it consumes an unrenewable resource, basically. So this person is the only person who doesn't consume more unrenewable resources. So let's have her come into existence, even though she stinks at everything, but I'm thinking, we might not even need to make these anymore. We have a lot of food. Well, let's just have her consume, or create a little bit extra. Everything else, all the other traits, can be trained to be better. So I'm thinking we should probably have a refrigerator in here. I don't remember, is it in furniture? No. Is it in refinement? No. I don't remember where this is kept. Probably not decor. Food. It would be in food. So refrigerator, it takes, power, but it keeps food better for longer. So let's just drag some electricity over here. I remember when I took down the wires, I, like, canceled their construction because I decided I wasn't gonna put something here. That was a bad decision. I could have just kept the wires. And then I wouldn't have to rebuild. Well, I didn't rebuild them, I just canceled their construction. Building lacks resources. Oh, what resource? Oh, just algae. Right. But there's algae right there. They're just kind of choosing not to take it. Oh, they're having that issue right now where they can't sleep because there's not enough oxygen, which means we need these things to be working, which means we need algae. I might start actually going out into the world and gathering more slime, I guess from over here, because this thing converts slime into algae. I don't know how much it does, though. Green goop goes in. Does it take in water too? No, it puts out water. That's actually pretty good. So... I might have to look into... Let's see. Does it tell me? It takes in 600 grams of slime and produces 200. So it produces less than it takes. I mean, it also produces water, so that's pretty nice. So I guess we can just have more of those. I don't want to rely only on slime. But this is why these things aren't such a good idea, because they just require so much algae. The alternative is getting an electrolyzer, and what I had, I think I might have explained this, but in one of the places that I built, I had a ton of electrolyzers in a room, and then I sucked all of the hydrogen out and sent it to a hydrogen generator, and sucked all the oxygen out and sent it to all across the colony. The problem with that was that the oxygen, it didn't produce enough that it was so hard for the oxygen to travel. But I might consider trying that and trying to improve on that system, because this clearly is using up way too much algae way too quickly. We don't have enough for this to work forever. So where are the areas where we need less oxygen? It eventually stops when there's enough air pressure in the room, so it's not a terrible thing that it does, but we definitely need a better system. What is producing so much over here? What actually is producing all the oxygen? Oh, is it because there's just so much polluted oxygen? No, it's just this thing? I think it might just be that and all the polluted oxygen that got cleaned. Though it's hard to tell. I don't like that polluted oxygen right there. But yeah, that's gonna have to be dealt with soon, because we're definitely gonna run out of algae, and then the whole place is just gonna run out of oxygen, and that's not good. I mean, there's still algae around, but definitely not enough for a long-term solution. So that's an issue. That's why I don't think, like I said before, I don't think a colony can ever be indefinite in this, just because you keep on consuming resources. The best solution we have is the electrolyzer, but that consumes water anyway, and it produces a lot of extra hydrogen, which I don't think even the hydrogen generator takes in quickly enough. So anytime that you guys want to like construct, just dig around in this, you guys go straight ahead. Part of the problem I'm seeing is they can't really breathe, so they can only dig out so much when they need to like go back and breathe. But this should be fixed soon-ish, almost, probably, maybe. We'll get an oxygen system going on. I'm just wondering where I would put that. I think I said all the electric stuff was going to be back here. I guess the oxygen could be on top of that. Let's set up for maybe oxygen being up here. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Yeah, I think oxygen production should be over here. We'll just have a ladder go up here. And then, I guess this is gonna be... What happened? Oh, duplicants died. Oh, crud. What happened? Oh, boy. Ah. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, no. Okay. I think I know what happened here was, well, there's no oxygen over here. He built the ladder, he went down, and then he had no way to get back up. So, good job, Kibbit. Well, I guess we'll put your grave in this room, because I don't think this room's going to be used for anything, because it's going to be very polluted. So, there you go, buddy. Yeah. And since you're dead, we need an extra person. So, let's see. Another slow learner. I didn't even look at the good trait of the other person. You can't dig, but you can construct. Why do you have such high digging if you don't know how to dig? I think it's, yeah. Oh no, you can't build. Why do you have such high construction if you can't build? Ugh, whatever. You construct, you're good at medicine, but you use the restroom a lot, which actually is kind of useful, because that gives us a lot of polluted water, which we can convert into regular water. And you get better skills in the more. I think you're actually a pretty good person. Yeah, let's go with you. You go sleep. Oh wait, we have... Oh, I don't think we have enough beds. That might be a problem. As soon as they finish constructing this, we'll just build another one. But yeah. How are you guys with stress? Isn't great. We could definitely reduce that. But I don't think we might have to put down another one of these, another massage table. You are having just so much. There's just, I guess, because there's a lot of carbon dioxide. Why isn't this thing producing? Does it not have? Oh, it doesn't have algae. Where is algae? There's some down here, which nobody can get to, with a dead guy by it. Ooh, we researched medicine. Are the duplicants still sick? I'm not sure if they are. They're probably getting sick. They're probably just getting very annoyed. I would get annoyed if I were them. What did we want? Oh, advanced powers, so we can eventually use hydrogen. Cool. So they'll dig up here, and then I might as well just tell them to dig all of this. Actually, there's algae over here, so let's tell them, I'm looking, there it is, prioritize. Let's tell them to specifically dig over here, because then they can pick up some of that algae over there. What other, there's some more over here. So let's have them pick up all, I thought I prioritized that. Let's have them pick up all this algae over here. And then hopefully they can get some oxygen, because this place is getting oxygen deprived very quickly. I didn't want to put a gas permeable thing here since there's polluted oxygen so close, and this is the restroom, which normally produces polluted oxygen. But since there is a crisis of air, let's have a little bit, you could just see some of it flow through here really slowly. Let's just have some of it in here. I wonder why this place has so much oxygen. Maybe because nobody goes in here, so it just had a good amount to start with, because I don't think oxygen can get in from like a crack or anything. Wow, there's just so little oxygen around. Oh, this isn't going to be helpful either. Nope, there is a whole lot of carbon dioxide. I'm not sure. Oh, it's just going to flow down. Ooh, it's just going to fill this place up. Well. Is there anything good around here? There's granite. There's a lot of algae right there. There's a water source. I was looking more for oxalite, but I don't see any around here. There's a ton of algae, though. So if we need more, I guess we can get it from over here. There's a little bit of polluted. Can I see if anybody is sick? Well, Nicola's health is the lowest, and it's not terribly low, so I'm not sure if it's worth getting like a med bay yet or anything. I mean, might be a good idea just to have it, but we don't really need it yet. I wonder why people aren't constructing. Is this? No, it has all the required. Maybe it's because I hope this guy doesn't go away. I hope he can get into a tombstone before he decomposes or whatever. I've seen one duplicate just vanish when they were dead, so I don't know. Maybe the reason that they're so slow to be doing everything is because there's no oxygen. So they're just gonna work slowly until oxygen comes back. This is pretty good, some oxygen. It's getting produced around here, probably because of all that algae that we got. How's the algae? And we're almost out again. Cool. Awesome. I'm thinking when I mine into here, I'll probably create a little bit of a pool so the water can go into it first. So that way we don't just have water spilling everywhere, and that way we can actually use this water. God, there's a lot of carbon dioxide up here. Is it worth it to try to clean it up like this? I don't know, but I'm putting it there anyway. So I guess I just need to go around mining up more algae. Can't really do easily. We could get some of this over here, I guess. Could try to get as much of this as possible. And then just add some tile over here so they can actually reach it. Oof. This is, I don't think this is the downfall of the colony. Like, I don't think they're gonna die from this, but we're getting kinda close to having some issues over here. Not in a good place right now. Let's just have that all be a little bit prioritized. I don't think they can, yeah, they can't reach this right now, so no real point even telling them to do that. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, they pick up a lot of algae each time they mine a little bit. So, maybe not all hope is lost. Oh, are you stuck? Oh, this is how you die, isn't it? Isn't this how you die? Just, okay. Build your ladder. Can you get off now? Okay. Actually, I don't need to tell them to, don't build that. I just wanted you to not suffocate like your friend, because there's a lot of carbon dioxide over there. That would have been pretty terrible. Okay, so how is the agriculture is actually doing surprisingly well. I've never had my agriculture be so quick, I guess. Every time I look down here, there's more mealworms or mealwood worms or meal lice. There it is, meal lice. Hanging around. What's going on? Is this like sick or is it? Oh, it's an excellent yield. Right. Is this gonna tell me what it does? Where do I see that? I remember looking at it. There's got to be something I'm missing. There's a way to see like what it produces when it's excellent, but I don't remember. Is it over here? No. That's a shame that I can't. Oh wait, maybe it's here? Yes. Okay. So it'll give me 2 seeds and 16 meal lice. I thought there was a way to see like at every like spot, like if you get a bad harvest, it gives exactly this much, and I think there is a way, but I'm just missing it. But basically, these plants are perfect, and they're producing a ton of food, and a ton of, they're producing extra seeds, so we can further, later on, expand this farm, which is amazing considering how bad the air quality is over here. But they're doing well. This room is now good. This place needs a little bit of help, but there doesn't seem to be as much of a problem. I'm thinking that this might be better placed. We don't need too many of these terrariums, and I think this might be better off in the corner over here, because all the oxygen, or all the carbon dioxide, seems to be pushed into this corner. It could be that when I get rid of this, all of the carbon dioxide is going to go here to fill a vacuum. I hope not, but it's a possibility, I suppose. But now we have a ton of, or at least we have a little bit. We have some algae, so everything should be running. This isn't running because it's not plugged in, which is a silly reason for it to not be running. So let me just plug that in. Cool. And let's research our hydrogen generator. That's all we need for right now. Okay. So we're doing alright-ish, I guess. The food crisis is definitely averted because these yields are just fantastic. You're starting to smell, aren't you? Are they gonna, like, ever fix this guy? I want them... Is that guy eating him or something? Let me just... I really want this guy to just be buried before he decomposes completely. So, I know you guys can do it. I know you guys can definitely go down here and build this. And then I guess we're gonna have to fight this thing at some point. Ooh, it's disease-ridden. Did it come up because of this guy? Oh, can they kill it from up here? That would be useful. I'm wondering if it spawned because this guy's dead. Does it say that he's like, oh, he's rotten? What does that mean? Gross. Well, I think he's gonna die soon. I want them to bury him. That would be so nice. Oh, poor little May. Just please be buried. You don't deserve this. Is anything terrible right now? I guess everyone's just stressed. Pretty highly stressed, actually. Come to think of it. So let's put the ladder down over here. Come on, build that quickly. So we should be doing better with oxygen. Yeah, the whole colony is pretty much at a much better place with oxygen. I just want them to put him away. Just be better. Just be alright. We might need... We're going to need one of these over here. Oops. Did I just see him? Did I just see that little monster? What the heck? Can you just pop out already? Hey, May is good now. Rip May. Rip in peace. Okay. So that's set up. We have all the... What the heck is with that thing? I want to see it again. I don't know if it... There it is. Okay. Maybe it got stuck under the tile and it glitched out. I don't know what the case is. Anyway, the major crisis of oxygen and the major crisis of... I think that was actually it. Nah, food's not really an issue. those are averted as of right now. So in the next episode, I want to focus, I'm wondering if somebody doesn't have a bed. Yeah, we don't have a bed for somebody. I don't know where they're sleeping though. In the next episode, we really need to focus on stress, because I think stress is the largest problem that we have right now. So I think putting another bed in there will do a lot to help out. Well, a little bit at least. That way somebody's not complaining about not having a place to sleep. And I might build a room specifically for massage tables. That way everyone can just get their stress down in one place. So that's the plan for the next episode. And, ooh, this guy's still... Oh, no, did he... Ooh. Oh, wait. Actually, before the next episode, ooh, diseases or... Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. How bad is your... Is it... I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna put this down so I don't forget. I guess we could have it in the food area since there's... Did you trip or something? What's going on with you? I guess we'll just put this down. I apologize for the noise. I don't know what that is, but it's something right outside my door. So I'll put that down for the next episode, and so yeah, we're gonna treat that guy, wherever he is, that guy who's just fallen over himself, Nicola, and place more beds down, and hopefully lower the stress. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!